Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. Thank you for joining. And if you are returning, well, friends, you know I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on the channel, friends. It really means so much to me. I absolutely cannot believe that we are jumping into November horoscopes. Insane that we are literally facing the end of the year. I know this year for me was interesting. Parts of it went pretty slow, and other parts I blinked and it was gone. So, you guys will have to let me know how you're feeling about that. Really, it's almost holidays. The holidays are coming, and it is almost New Year's. It is exciting to get a fresh start, though. So here's to 2023, that it brings us all abundance, health, joy, happiness, all those things that we're after. All right, my friends, before we jump into our horoscopes, I also want to just address, obviously, I address this pretty randomly and pretty often, but there are so many scam accounts out there. I appreciate when you guys let me know over on Instagram that there's a scammer asking me if this other account is me. The answer is always no. The only two accounts that I do have are here on the screen. One is my public account, and the other one is my private tarot account, where I mostly post tarot memes and I post what readings I'm doing first there, or there first. You know what I'm trying to say. Um, I will never approach you to try to convince you to get a reading. I probably won't follow you back. They do like to go through, they meaning the scammers, they like to go through and see who recently followed me, and then they'll follow you back and then they'll try to scam you. So just letting you guys know, no, it is not me. But that's all the energy I want to give that. I really just want to focus on our readings now. So, my friends, let's get right to it. This month, we are going to be covering general messages, love messages. We're going to see what comes through for you. We'll be pulling some oracle cards and then doing a little charm reading at the end. So, let's dive right in. Let's get going. Hello, my Taurus babies, and welcome to your November horoscope reading, friends. Let's dive right in. As always, today we're going to start with general messages and see what's going to be coming up for you in the month of November. What do you need to know about? And then we'll be moving into the love reading. We'll be pulling messages for single Tauruses as well as those of you that are connected or connecting to someone. And we will also be doing the bonus reading that I did last month. I heard from a couple of you and you said you liked it. So I'll keep that. That's when we check in on the person on your mind and we just go through the zodiac, Aries through Pisces, and see what messages we can get for you. And then, as always, we'll be ending with a little charm reading. All right, let's begin. As always, let's start with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for my Taurus babies for the month of November. General messages, please. What does the Taurus collective need to know, Spirit, for the month of November? What's going to be coming up for them? What do they need to be made aware of? General messages, please, for my Tauruses in November. General messages. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit. You guys are keeping to yourselves. You're like, I am not wasting my energy. I'm not wasting my time. Yeah, there's a serious holding back here. I feel like you're just, yeah, you're going within, you're keeping to yourself. General messages for Taurus. All right, there's a partnership or a relationship coming up, maybe something that's been difficult to let go of. Ace of Swords in reverse. You guys are very stuck on certain thoughts about this, and it's making it really hard to move forward and let go. Or allow this to transform or be what it is. Why the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, something here didn't move forward, and I don't think you're really sure how to move forward yet, so you're just keeping to yourself. You're not working on, yeah, I feel like you're literally not putting effort into anything that, I feel like anything that you feel doesn't need your effort or your energy. There's a serious, almost like pump the brakes here going on. Some of you could have a second chance at something, or something from the past is coming back around and you know this. There's a chance of revival, but you're putting the stop to it. You're not you're not going for it. I'm getting Cancer and Scorpio energy, which makes sense because this is Scorpio season. Yeah, so this could have been a difficult ending that's like done. For some of you, there could have been, I don't know, some kind of something that needed to be brought back into balance. Maybe you were dealing with a Libra. Maybe this is concerning a marriage or some kind of contract. There, I feel like you put a lot of thought and energy behind this, but something here, it's almost like, I don't know if there's no reunion or if it's just putting a stop to something. I feel like you guys were manifesting fairness to be brought back to this situation, but it's been hard to let go of something that was painful. Why the Two of Cups? You've been through a lot with this person, but you're still not giving up, or there's just a deep soul connection here that keeps you from giving up. Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? Yeah, there's been a lot of mind games played in the situation, perhaps, or just ruminating over things, or ruminating over how something was so inconsistent, or it's hard to let go of thoughts of this being inconsistent, it not going anywhere. Basically, someone didn't give it enough commitment and able to move things forward. This could have been you. This could have been someone else. I'm just picking up that this is relating to another energy. So only you know, Taurus. We're getting Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer vibes coming through. Let me see if there's anything else. Anything else for Taurus? General messages, please. This could even be like, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, a partnership at work. All right. So someone here, this could be you. This could be, the other thing that we're talking about, but it's almost like needing to go with the flow because someone here just isn't reliable, not committed, maybe even just pulling back. And that's what you're doing. You're like, I'm not giving to this anymore. I just feel like you guys aren't giving to something. There's too many bad memories here for a new beginning. I feel like you guys, like I said, it's not giving up. I feel like you're still hanging on to something, or you still feel something, but I think you're just switching your perspective or switching how you're doing something, or maybe you're like, no, I'm just not. Yeah. Big old stop sign from Taurus. Yeah, I feel like you're also, you're coming up with this King of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're not making yourself available, or you're not going out of your way. You're going to be very self-focused during this time, which is good. Go with the flow and just allow it to be where it is right now. Yeah, I feel like you're thinking back a lot to what went wrong. You guys still wish for this though, and you're not walking away. You could be dealing with someone younger, or maybe someone who's just not as emotionally mature, or maybe there's kids involved. But I feel like there's been a lot of mixed signals in the situation. All right, let's continue. Those are your general messages, my Taurus friends. Now let's see for my single Tauruses. What's coming up? What's going on in November? Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. For my Taurus friends, now for my single Tauruses, love messages in November for my single Tauruses, please. Love messages for the single Tauruses in November. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my singles. We're going to pull that. That's your card. You guys are literally, you're prioritizing yourselves. You're not giving to anything. You're keeping a distance is what I'm getting. You're keeping your distance. Yeah, you're not working on it. You're not. Whatever it is, some of you could just, I don't know if it's, you're focusing on your home. If you have kids, you're focusing on that. You're focusing on your business. You're focusing on your self-care, it's the self. It's good on things that are going to grow for you. And I see you not putting effort into, maybe you could have been dealing with someone that was immature. You're literally, I feel like you're drawing back your energy and you're not trying to fixate on this anymore. So whatever you were giving your energy to, it feels like you're like, nope, me first. I come first now. Why the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah. So here's the thing, like, your mind and your intention, that's where it is. But deep down, I still feel like there's a sense of longing or of feeling unsatisfied, feeling like things are still not closed out here. But on the surface, in your 3D self, you're going to be doing all the right things for yourself. So that there's a little bit of an energy struggle there. Also, this could be making up for a period of time where you were overgiving or you weren't taken care of in the situation, and now you're making yourself the priority. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, you're like, I give up. A lot of you are going to be turning back to your spiritual practices. With this high priestess, there's a real recognition here of someone's immaturity or some pessimism or a reason why something was delayed or why someone procrastinated, why something didn't move. I'm just getting a sense of immaturity, and you just have this understanding of it. You guys could also be getting downloads during this time. Why the Trip and Squirrel in reverse? Why the World in reverse? And why the Six of Cups? So if this is about a specific person, I do feel you guys are going to be missing them, thinking back to the good times, but you absolutely have no intention to move forward. There's a sense here where your outside self is going to be like, it's done, it's over, I'm moving on, I'm not giving to that anymore, I give up. But then, like I said, your higher self knows that this is not closed out yet. And even though it's been something that has been ignored or put on the back burner or just pretending like we don't see the opportunity that is there, it just depends on what your situation is. It just feels like something here just hasn't come to a close. For those of you that were waiting for things to move forward or were waiting for communication, I feel like you're kind of releasing that and releasing those thoughts. I also feel that because you are releasing kind of the the needing to know what's happening, what's going on, why something hasn't happened, if this is about a specific person, what's going on with them, or outside situations that you were just, again, giving your energy to. By you dropping that, by you like literally moving on in this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're actually opening up the gate for energy to be flowing through. So whatever block was there, I feel like the drain is finally draining. I don't see you guys. I see you guys just living single and being very protective over yourself and your energy. Again, I think you're going to just be playing aloof. You're going to be pretending. I mean, for some of you, it's pretending, but it's just detaching or pretending to like not notice or not care. Anything else for my single Tauruses? Yeah, and unburdening yourself, you're not happy about it. Like again, we're talking about your higher self and your 3D self. Your 3D self is going to be, focusing on you and all that. But I do feel that internally you're going to be kind of going through it. The release of this is going to bring up things to process for you. Again, there's a general feeling of just you weren't satisfied with what this outcome was or what the situation is, but there is also like nothing you can do about it. It's kind of what it feels like. This could have been this is like a repeating pattern for you, and that's what you're dropping. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore. But in doing that, it puts you into alignment to something that it gets you going. This isn't the end of your story, friends. This is a little bump in the road is what it feels like, but it feels like things are going to be progressing after this for you. All right, my Tauruses, I'm cool with that. We have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio coming through strongly. Lots of Taurus, makes sense. Virgo, and then we have Pisces as well. All right, thank you, Spirit. Now let's look at my connected Tauruses. Those of you that are currently connected to someone, my connected Tauruses, please, Spirit. My connected Tauruses. Love messages for my connected Tauruses in the month of November. Messages for the Tauruses that are already connected, please. Love messages for my connected Tauruses. We have the Seven of Cups. Lots of things going on, lots of options. Eight of Cups in reverse. Strength card. You guys are going to be holding back, not walking away. Something hasn't been fulfilling, and maybe that's kind of one of the things you're thinking of. It's interesting because you're going in order. You have the Seven and then the Eight of Cups. But there's resistance here because you're still you're still confused or trying to gain clarity on something. We have the Strength card. You're holding yourself back in some way. We have the Six of Cups, possibly missing someone or thinking of the good times. We have the Chariot. Messages for my connected. I almost said Scorpios. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. That's Cancer energy with the Chariot, not Scorpio, by the way. Why the Seven of Cups? Why the Eight of Cups in reverse? Something's just not done here. Your message is similar to the single Tauruses, kind of, but you have a lot of the same cards. But maybe some of you are just watching. Yeah, you guys definitely have a lot of the same cards. Why the Six of Cups? Some of you could have children with this person, or there's children involved. Doesn't have to be. You could have been friends since childhood. You grew up together. All right, some of you could be traveling this month or traveling together. Getting back together. But there's something that's unbalanced, or why the Two? I don't know. For some of you, not for everyone, for some of you, maybe this is someone you were married to, or yeah, there's a family involved. So here's the thing. I do see that there is chances here. There is going to be, reunion or fun, maybe even a get together of some sort. I mean, it makes sense. We are getting into holiday season here. At least in the United States, we are. I do feel I feel like there's movement. There's definitely movement involved. But because there is so much movement happening, whether that's just metaphorically or actually you're going somewhere, like traveling somewhere. It just feels like there is a lot going on that you're like trying to process or maybe trying to gain clarity on. It doesn't feel like you're walking away from anything at this point. You're still hanging out and trying to figure out what loose ends are still there, what needs to be tied up, what cycle do we need to close out. I definitely feel like even though there's a lot going on and there's a chance here to create movement, you are holding back and you are trying to you're really in this energy of you're going to be cycling through a lot of thoughts. You're going to be some of you could even feel confused, or like you're just literally, this is what you think about all the time. You're really fixated on it. And because of that, you're just, maybe it's almost like analysis paralysis as well, where you're like thinking so much, trying to figure everything out that it just kind of ends up, I'm looking at the eye on that squirrel, like just, putting yourself in a real, I don't know, mental, like it's a real mental place. just because I feel like there's just so much going on. Like maybe even your like head hurts or your head gets hot or your eyes burn or something like that because there's just a lot going on in there and it feels hot. I'm especially getting that with the strength card right above this, and I'm feeling all the yellow. Let's get to the Six of Cups. Again, this could be someone that you grew up with. Maybe there's children involved. It does seem like there's a lot of sweet memories here. And I do feel like there is opportunity here. Just because you're going through this in your mind, it doesn't mean that it's, going to be all of this all day long, every day of the month. I mean, for some of you, it could be, like I said, I do feel like you do have an opportunity here to grow, learn something, build new memories as well with people that are dear to you. Some of you could be traveling with this King of Wands, someone who's passionate, driven, knows what they want, and kind of goes after it. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's your partner. I do see things progressing. I see maybe them taking you out or you guys sharing a good time. Again, there's a sense here of maybe even reconnecting the friendship in your connection. There's going to be a chance to do that. Maybe you guys go out and do something that you haven't done since you were younger or since, you first met, or something that's dear to someone from that they used to do a long time ago. With this Justice in reverse, though, this is the only like, what, because it just feels like something here isn't fair or it's not balanced, even though it is happening. And maybe that's just how you feel because you're like, wow, everything here is good. But when it comes to my feelings, my mind, my thoughts, my wants, that's not, yeah, you're just lacking clarity. The opportunity is there, things are cool, but you're very self-focused during this time. You're gonna need to ground yourself during this time as well, my connected Taurus friends. This relationship, something's been difficult here. Maybe you guys aren't viewing your family or what makes you happy. Maybe there's differences there between you and them. There's a blockage here because it almost feels like you're either blocking their energy or you're just having a hard time trusting yourself that how you feel is right, or how you're just trying to figure it out. Basically, you're trying to figure it out. And because you haven't fully figured it out, it's almost like, you know, um, this this shield is coming down, or you're just trying to gain clarity. All right, my Taurus friends, that's what I see for you in the month of in the month in the month of November. Whew, I feel winded. All right, and now let's go into your bonus read where we're going to check in on you and the person on your mind, all the way Aries to Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. This is a type of reading that a lot of other readers do, and I greatly enjoy it. So I'm glad a few of you let me know that you liked it as well. Taurus is in November, please, Spirit. If they're dealing with an Aries, all the way Aries to Pisces, what can you tell us? Oh, there's one card that's flipped over. Let's see. What does the deck want to tell us? Three of Wands. I feel like there is a waiting period. For some of you, I don't know why I feel like someone is watching or waiting, keeping an eye on, but you're at an emotional or a physical distance. I also feel that's you keeping a physical or emotional distance. Someone could be waiting to see what you do. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's shuffle one more time. Aries to Pisces, what can you tell us for my Tauruses? Aries to Pisces. For my Tauruses dealing with an Aries, please. What can you tell us about the Aries in November? Queen, someone's upset here, just isn't feeling confident in the situation. Possibly couldn't have or didn't get what they wanted. Some of them could be upset. All right. For my Tauruses dealing with another Taurus. It feels like there's a deep soul connection here. You're like, duh, because it's me. If this is just speaking about you, this is coming into alignment. There could be also reunion if this is another Taurus. It feels like it's very strong and very much, it feels good. Why do we have some flippers? We're going to turn those around. All right. For my Tauruses dealing with a Gemini, Taurus dealing with Gemini, please. What can you tell us about the Gemini in November? Someone here doesn't want a second chance, but at the same time, they're not walking away. There's something that they could be ignoring, but someone's not walking away. So maybe that's you or them. My Taurus is dealing with a Cancer, please. Taurus is dealing with a Cancer. They're watching you online. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if you get like a DM or a text, some kind of message, incoming message in Scorpio season. All right. My Taurus is dealing with Leo. I think we're on Leo. My Taurus is dealing with a Leo. Someone here didn't get what they want. There's a wish that's unfulfilled in the situation. Also, it could be a comfort zone thing. That's why they didn't get what they wanted. They didn't get out of their comfort zone. My Taurus is dealing with a Virgo, please. Taurus dealing with a Virgo. There's silence, but there's also like almost like psychic connection here. I don't think they're communicating very much though. Someone here is just feeling things out instead of really speaking. Taurus is dealing with a Libra. No communication or holding back communication, holding back progress, or you're just holding back. Someone here is holding back. Taurus is dealing with a Scorpio, please. You have a chance to repeat this with the Scorpio, or you guys are repeating this. There's something here you've been on a loop. Could be a karmic lesson, only you'll know. Taurus is dealing with Sagittarius. They're exhausted but not giving up. Maybe also this is work. Someone here might be facing like burnout. They feel like they've been through a lot, but they're still hanging in there. They feel wounded. Someone does. Taurus is dealing with a Capricorn. The Capricorn's not committed or is too inconsistent to get things going. They're not reliable. Maybe even like player energy. Taurus is dealing with an Aquarius in November, please. Taurus dealing with an Aquarius. No? I'm going to pull two. This one kind of wanted to come out. The Hangman in reverse. It feels someone here is changing their mind, changing their perspective after a period of time of things not moving. One more. So changing, they're viewing this differently. I still don't see there being partnership or union here. Someone here is viewing this relationship differently. All right. And Taurus is dealing with a Pisces, please. Things aren't moving forward. No one's taking action. There's also grounding that needs to be happening here. There's a lot of imbalance in that energy. That and Aquarius, maybe it's an Aquarius with Pisces placements. For some of you, I don't know why I said that. Someone could be releasing themselves from something toxic. Also beware of, I don't know, if you're doing ritual work or something, there's just a message about that. Interesting. All right. My Tauruses, let's get some charms for you before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Tauruses. What else for my Taurus friends, please? All right. We have, if you want my future, forget my past. Some of you could be being faced with this, where if you want something to move forward, you are going to be required to forget what happened in the past. And that might be something that's kind of keeping you in that energy of thinking, overthinking, ruminating, maybe even confusion. We have Amor Prohibido, and we have the X from DMX with the bullet holes. Maybe you're in a connection that just can't be at this moment in time for whatever reason. Maybe there's I don't know what other factors. I'm just getting, there's a lot of real dark emotional energy that's coming through, that's being purged during this time. So it's almost like not the time to be making new connections, or it's a time to get clear on what we want from the current connections that we do have. This DMX with the bullet holes, I do feel there is a past situation here that's ready to be closed out for you. It's done, dead, gone, not coming back. And if you already know that, maybe there's some work that needs to be done on your end, my friends. We have Bad Bunny. Some of you could be listening to Bad Bunny a lot right now. I understand that. We have a T-Rex eating the goat. So I do feel there's an acknowledgement here of the life cycle of something. If you have been repeating a pattern with someone, this is almost like, what is that? The food chain, the cycle, the circle of life. I don't know why. Maybe Lion King's coming through. We have Kim and Kanye, the Wyoming era. This is obviously before they were divorced, and things were a lot different back then. Um, did I mention divorce for some? I don't know. Maybe there's something going through. Maybe there's a breakup happening. Either way, though, that situation was totally karmic and totally toxic. So only you'll know if that applies. And we have Mickey wearing the ghost sheet. Maybe someone was ghosted, someone disappeared, or someone's just pretending not to be home, is kind of what I got. Because I literally don't think you're going to be opening the door for just anyone, friends. You're going to be so selective this month of where your energy goes. All right, my Taurus babies, I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Hugs to you this November. And yeah, I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Virgo friends, and welcome to your November horoscope reading. Today, we're going to be obviously doing your general messages. Of course, we're going to dive into what's coming up for you in the month of November. What important messages do you need to know? And then we'll be moving into the love reading. I'll be pulling messages for singles, those of you that are connected. And then we'll be moving into our bonus read where we check in on you and the person on your mind in the month of November. We'll go all the way through the zodiac, Aries through Pisces, and try to get you as much information as possible. And then we'll be closing your reading out with a little charm reading. All right, let's begin. As always, with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and for my Virgo friends. For the month of November, Spirit, general messages for my Virgos. What's going on with them? What's going to be coming up for them in the month of November? What do they need to know, Spirit? Messages for my Virgos in the month of November. Messages for Virgos in the month of November, please. My Virgos in November, general messages. Oh, wow. Okay. A lot of you are like, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. So if you're already kind of pushing yourself really hard, especially when it comes to work or just kind of overdoing it, maybe you're having a difficult time having a work-life balance, whatever this is, it just feels like in November, it's going to reach a point where you're like, nope, you're dropping something, you're holding back and you're blocking someone or something. I feel like um, you're coming to a point where you're really putting a halt to something. I do see a lot of fire. Actually, all of your cards are fire. Aries, Leo, Sag, which tells me it's like you're going to be fired up to create some kind of change or get going on something, but it does require you to drop something that's just been too much for you. Some of you could just be going off on your own. You're inspired, you're motivated to take action. Um, Maybe this is something that you want to work, you're working your way up because it feels like you're not completely where you want to be. This could be financially if you own a business or if you're starting a business, something like that. It's just going to require you to drop other things that you were worried about or carrying around. Responsible for, it's going to be different for everyone. And you're literally going to come in. It's almost like it's going to happen and you're going to be real motivated and inspired to, um, I'm getting someone who's ready for their glow up, financial glow up, to being able to take care of yourself, having your own place, working up to the point of having your own home. Maybe you have an apartment and you want to start working towards a home, like something like that, where it elevates you from where you're currently at. I'm getting work vibes. All right. Why the 10 of Wands in reverse? Yeah, you're taking this action. I feel like you guys are going to have a new idea. Look at all this fire. So it's all fire and earth, which tells me you're ready to burn through. You're ready to get going. Why the Strength in reverse? Why the 8 of Wands in reverse? So some of you could have been really, you could have had fears as to why something wasn't moving forward, or you low key have fears over the things that you are dropping. But I do feel you're putting a stop to something. You're no longer moving forward with something that you were working towards in the past. This could have been like a long time. I'm getting no motion, no movement, no going anywhere. There was waiting involved, but it didn't really go anywhere. And I do feel this healing energy that's coming through with that eight. Why did I say eight? Oh, because the eight's right there. With that three of swords, I mean, in reverse. Why the Knight of Wands? You are, it's interesting because I feel like even though you're really inspired to create action, I don't know if there's other people that are involved that are going to have something to say, or you're just a little bit conflicted about it. Is it really time? But I feel like you're going to be so inspired that that's just alone going to tell you that it is time. Basically, take these moments of inspiration, motivation, new ideas, especially creative projects are coming through if you're someone who's creative, which that's really the energy that I'm getting. Um, it's almost like you're being planted these seeds, or being guided through these feelings, and you're really, it's up to you to take action. And I feel like most of you are going to be really inspired and motivated to take action. um, that five of swords, maybe there's a little bit of conflict if there are other people involved, but at the same time, this is what feels right to you. It's like you feel at your best when you are working in able to take care of yourself, working on things that you care about, especially. Why the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? There could be children involved, and those responsibilities kind of take precedence over everything else. But at the same time, I don't think it's stopping you. For most of you, that's only a message for a small percentage of you. But for most of you, I really feel like you're going to be tapping into the energy of what the things that you want for yourself. Maybe it's even memories, sweet, like nostalgic memories from your youth, or what you dreamt for yourself as an adult, the things that you wanted. I feel like there's a sense of working towards that, and it feels so much better than it felt where you were currently at, maybe where you're even presently at, depending on when you listen to this reading. I do feel you are going to be doing things differently, maybe even taking a leap of faith here. Um, it's really hard for you to let go of what you have feelings towards, or like the things that you just have love for, and that's what's coming through here. Maybe some of you could even be working on getting to the point where you can take care of your mother, or I'm saying mother because this Queen of Pentacles is mother energy, but it's also Virgo energy as well. So I just feel like you want your glow up vibes, and I do think that you are going to be working towards getting there, recovering from a tough time, perhaps. For a lot of you, I'm getting undertones of finances here, but only you'll know. Whatever it is that you want to shake up, move up, um, get going on, I feel like that'll be really good for you, friends. All right. Also, don't forget to have fun. Get together with your friends, take care of yourself. I feel like a lot of you find nurturing through that, or maybe you're just like the mother type to your friends. Maybe you have the home where they all flock to. Um, all right, let's continue. We have Aries. I mean, we have all signs, and you guys just have all the fire. Aries, Leo, Sag coming through. Lots of passion this month for you, Virgos. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What about love messages for my single Virgos, please? Love messages for the single Virgos. Love messages, please, for my single Virgos in November. What do my single Virgos need to know about their love life in November? Love messages for my single Virgos. All right. Some of you are worried or kind of staying up late at night or having trouble sleeping. Okay, this is weird, but it's over. I don't know if it's lack of attention. Oh, lack of attention from a certain person, perhaps. This Emperor in reverse, it's almost like you're not being seen or recognized by them. If this isn't a specific person, it just feels like maybe you're just not getting attention from the types of committed partners that you would like, because it's all very sexual. I do see that coming up for you in November with that Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, and you're holding back from it. So if this is a specific person, it just feels like they don't give you the attention that you need, but there is a lot of sexual chemistry there, and it's really hard to walk away from this. If this isn't a specific person, again, this might be a type that you are attracting, and you're just like wondering why or what's going on here. I do feel that you're going to be holding back, but you're also not going to be moving forward. It doesn't feel like you're leaving this behind. For some of you, this could be a friend, or you want to build a friendship here. And this type of commitment of long term, there's no long term stability. Yeah, if this is a specific person, they're emotionally unavailable. They I feel like it would be all sexual, but there's no emotion there. Why the Ace of Wands? And why the Strength in reverse? Oh my gosh. So they might communicate, or you guys may be keeping an eye on each other online, but there's a sense here of just holding back. If it's not a specific person, this could just be like dating app where you're just like holding back. You're not leaving it yet. You're still looking, but I think you're holding back. There's lots of opportunity for, honestly, there's lots of opportunity for sex here with multiple people, if that's what you're into. And I feel like you know that. I feel like the hookup is easy, but that's not necessarily what you want. You want, like I said, you want opportunity to build at something more, to build something stable. You guys rather build from here than build from here. Because I think building from just the spark, the sexual passion, the chemistry, whatever that is, it's like, yes, you have the opportunity to work on that or to have that, but again, you're just kind of holding back. And I'm getting digital vibes, online vibes. It doesn't have to be like that it's physically even happening. I just think that these things are out there for you, but it's not necessarily what you want. All right. You might have an unexpected decision to make. That's just a decision for some of you during Scorpio season. Maybe this is you just trying to decide what it is you want out of happiness, out of family. What would make you happy? And there's confusion surrounding that. So I don't really see you moving forward. I do see you getting attention if that's what you want. But I don't think that's just what you want. Again, there's a focus on the type of attention. It's short-lived. All right. My single Virgo babies. That's what I have for you. Lots of fire again, Aries and Leo coming through. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And now for my connected Virgos, please. My connected Virgos. What do they need to know? Love messages for my Virgos that are connected. What do they need to know in November? My connected Virgos, please. What do they need to know in the month of November? What do they need to know, please? Oops. I guess we'll take it. Sun in reverse. All right, I'm going to put those back. Hold on. I don't like it when the deck feels like that. Okay. Connected Virgos, please. Someone here isn't feeling very positive about something. Someone here might be having to get out of their comfort zone. Maybe there's like a need to reevaluate finances or let go of something that they were trying to keep control of. And there's a sense of, I'm not really seeing the positive in this. They're just not feeling positive about it. I do see you guys working together, but it just feels like there's something you're dealing with in your connection that's been very heavy. Someone's burdened by something. Maybe that's both of you. We have Temperance. There's again a message here of attention, not receiving enough of it or being recognized for everything we've been doing. Why the Sun in reverse? There's a new opportunity here, and someone's feeling very hopeful about it, and someone's just not really maybe sure what to make of it because it is uncomfortable. I do see there is a new opportunity in your connection, though. I'm getting Aquarius and Leo energy. So I get that you're trying to, this is your energy here. I don't know if you are kind of forcing someone to kind of get rid of stuff, or you're unburdening yourself from extra responsibilities. There's just something here that's being released, and I feel like it's for the good of you. I feel like you're the one that's kind of driving this. Maybe it's even expressing something that made you sad, or you felt wasn't fair, or it was hurtful when it came to how you're supposed to work together. Why the 10 of Wands? Why the Temperance? You've been very patient with your partner, and your partner's been, or the person you're connected to's been very emotionally unavailable. It feels like someone here has withdrawn their love, but there's a sense of being very patient with that and staying grounded when it came to that. Someone here has been carrying the burden of closing out some kind of chapter, and maybe that's what you're over here expressing or doing, or just kind of sitting in your power and drawing your boundaries, because it's like, hey, something here wasn't working with the way this was going. I do feel like you guys are going to be working together, but again, there's a sense of it's kind of going to be heavy, or it's going to be a lot, or someone here is just kind of feeling a lot. I do see there is commitment here with that Hierophant card. I feel like that might be you. But again, it's almost like something's not being recognized. If you guys are married, maybe you feel like this person doesn't really treat you like a spouse, or someone hasn't been giving this commitment the attention that it needs. Yeah, I feel like you're bringing a truth with this Empress card. I'm getting lots of mother energy. So maybe there's been something about your commitment, your relationship, that hasn't really, not enough attention has been brought to it, and you're bringing attention to it. And it's like, even though it might be a heavy conversation, or it might be something heavy to deal with, it's for your own good. I feel like you're prioritizing yourself, honestly, in November, my connected Virgos. You're addressing things when it comes to family and what hasn't been working or hasn't been worked on. And I don't feel like you're rushing through it. I just feel like you're almost like your vibe is speaking volumes here. Lots of Virgo energy, which makes sense, and Taurus as well. Your sister sign, one of your sister earth signs. All right, thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Virgo babies. All right, friends, let's look into, the person on your mind, Aries through Pisces. Let's check it out. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us these messages today for the Virgo collective, Spirit. The person on my Virgo's mind, what can you tell us in the month of November? Aries to Pisces, please. Aries to Pisces, the Virgo collective in November. If my Virgos are dealing with an Aries, what can you tell us? Oh, okay. The Aries is taking charge. They seem very serious about their role or their position. I would say if you're expecting this person to like come towards you, or it's almost like they're offering stability and commitment, but they're very serious. Very, very much in their masculine energy. All right. Definitely coming serious and committed to whatever it is. Boss energy as well. My Virgo's dealing with a Taurus, please. The circumstances are changing here. I feel like they're changing for the better. There's also something about divine timing as well. Maybe when your paths will cross again is what I'm getting. There's something about timing. Virgo's dealing with a Gemini. Someone here is not feeling very confident. They might even be upset or jealous, or just, not sitting in the best energy when it comes to this. They might be feeling like unsatisfied, or they're not getting what they want. All right, Virgo's dealing with Cancer, please. Virgo's dealing with a Cancer. Oh, and that's the Cancer card. Things are not moving forward, or they're not moving forward. It doesn't feel like things are moving forward in November. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Something here is not in balance. It's not fair. Maybe there's even a truth that hasn't been revealed, or I don't know. Someone could be divorcing, renegotiating a contract with that justice in reverse, having legal issues, hopefully not. Virgo's dealing with a Virgo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, same message, pretty much. Something here is not balanced. Very interesting. I'm going to pull one more. Maybe that was for Leo again. One more for Virgo dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, someone's procrastinating. There's no balance in the situation. Virgo dealing with a Libra, please. Someone here wants to be single or independent, or is single, if you were wondering if they are. Maybe even focused on work as well and just what they have going on, wanting their independence. Was that, oh shit, when I'm channeling Leo, Virgo, Libra? Okay. Scorpio. Virgo dealing with a Scorpio, please. Someone's really in their head about this. There's lots of fears, prisoner of their own mind. They might even feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. Lots of fears. Virgo dealing with a Sagittarius. There's a new opportunity coming in November, whatever that might be. It just feels like there's a new opportunity here. Virgo dealing with a Capricorn. Coming back together. If you guys are at a distance, it feels like they want to come back together. Maybe you will be coming back together. And Virgo dealing with an Aquarius. Virgo dealing with an Aquarius. There's an ending here, a transformation to whatever the situation is. There is an ending though. And Virgo dealing with a Pisces. The Pisces feels wounded, hurt, but they're not giving up. They're still hanging in there. So whatever the status is, they're not giving up just yet, but they've been through the ringer. They feel like you guys have been through a lot. All right, let's pull some charms for you, my Virgo babies. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Virgos. What else can you tell my Virgos, please? Ooh, you guys got a lot. All right, we have the Wu-Tang Honey Drip Killer Bee pin. This to me is like the Empress energy with that honeycomb and that honey dripping off of it. There's lots of abundance here, taking care of yourself, prioritizing yourself as well and your needs. I feel like a lot of you will be. The snake, this is very transformative energy. I did feel that there is deep transformation happening, but I feel like you're bringing that about. The discomfort of shedding skin, but also the necessity of it. We have not for you. That's what you could be telling someone. It's not for you, my energy, time, money, whatever it is. I feel like you're going to be pulling back in order to get moving in a different direction. One that benefits you a little bit more and that allows you to work on your glow up, as I said. We have Saint Coco. So a lot of you, around, this is the day before Halloween that I'm filming this, even though it's not going to be posting yet. But maybe you've been getting messages from ancestors that have already passed. They're here guiding you and with you. We have Dr. Dre, The Chronic 2001, maybe the year 2001, or this album means something to you. We're going to put that right there. Then we have the UFO Kitty. This to me is about going within and having your own answers, trusting yourself as well. Again, there's lots of transformation happening, and it doesn't matter what outside people have to say about it, as long as you're moving in ways that it's like, that's what's for you. We have Robert Smith, and maybe someone here has been listening to The Cure or is a fan of The Cure. And I just thought of love cats, and we do have messages of cats coming through. We have T-Rex eating the goat. This to me, knowing when something is dead and done, being able to move away from things or let them go. I feel the energy that I get from this is really like circle of life. For some reason, it makes me think of the Lion King. But anyway, the T-Rex was like the king of the prehistoric jungle, I believe. Don't quote me on that, guys. And we have the melted Mickey. Again, there could be children involved or something regarding childhood or nostalgia. With this drips, it always reminds me there's something very maybe like hypnotic or intoxicating. That's the word I was looking for. Intoxicating about these thoughts. And maybe that's kind of what's driving you, what's motivating you and inspiring you. Well, again, there's this message of thinking back to dreams that you had for yourself when you were younger and working towards that now. All right, my Virgo babies, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm wishing you the best November ever, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Capricorn friends, and welcome to your November horoscope readings. Friends, as always, the first part of your horoscope is going to be general messages. See what do you need to know about in the month of November? What's going to be coming up for you? And then we will be moving into the love reading, which I'll be pulling messages for singles as well as those of you that are connected. And then I'll be doing the bonus read, checking in on the person on your mind, all the way from Aries to Pisces, and just try to get as much information as possible for you. And then we'll be ending the party with a little charm reading. All right, friends, let's begin. As always, taking a moment first, and gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and allowing me to channel these messages for my Capricorn babies for the month of November, Spirit. General messages, please, for my Cappies in the month of November. What's going to be coming up for my Capricorns in November, please? Messages for my Capricorns in November. What do my Cappies need to know about, please, in the month of November? What do my Capricorns need to know? What's going to be coming up for them in November, please, Spirit? King of Pentacles. All right. Nice. Cappies, it feels like you're standing very strong and very loyal, reliable, committed, taking care of everything you need to take care of. We have the Three of Wands and the Chariot in reverse. Maybe travel is happening for some of you, or moving, perhaps. If it's moving, it's short distance. Like maybe even stay in the same neighborhood. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there could be an opportunity that came up that doesn't end up working out. Something that you were waiting for, and it leaves you confused or going over your options. Emotionally, it feels like you're over it. You're not emotionally invested. You're just like, I don't care, or I thought there was a plan. What happened? That's not for everyone, but that's definitely for some of you. Why the King of Pentacles? Why the Three of Wands? All right. And why the Page of Pentacles or the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? I don't know why I said the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so something here that you thought was going to be moving forward, it doesn't feel like it's going to be moving forward, and it kind of leaves you, just like I said, feeling over it. Maybe there was plans to travel. Maybe it was towards family. For some reason, something comes up maybe, and that doesn't happen. Mentally, I feel like it's going to kind of mess with you, or you're just going to like lose hope, or maybe feel deflated. That's what it is. Maybe it was something that you were looking forward to, but now you can't make the investment, or you're not making the investment. There's distance involved. I don't think you're going to be... I don't know if it's not speaking, or maybe you're trying to trust yourself here, but it doesn't feel like something is moving forward. And like I said, you're just kind of over it. I feel like it's something that you were looking forward to be honest. I feel like it's something that you're going to get over it. But initially, I think it's going to be like painful. So if you guys were planning some type of trip, or there is something coming up that you've been looking forward to, for a lot of you, I feel like it might not be happening, and it's going to leave you going over your options. Maybe this even has to do with like holiday travel, and now you're like, okay, well, now what do we do? Because not going here or not moving forward. You, like I said, you are going to get over it, but it is, it is kind of painful, or it's mostly disappointing is what I'm getting, because it's something that you were looking forward to. You were excited about it. Yeah, you were excited. We have lots of signs coming up, but we have obviously Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, which makes sense. We have Pisces, Cancer, and then some fire as well. Aquarius coming through. All right. Anything else my Cappies need to know about this, Spirit, in November? Yeah, for some of you, this could have to do with family. And you really wanted, I feel like some of you are really going to want to be there, or you're going to want it to go one way. But for some reason, maybe plans change or something couldn't happen. And it's going to leave you feeling very over it. You're like, I'm over it. Or maybe shutting down emotionally is kind of what I'm feeling. All right, my Cappy babies, that's what I have for you in the month of November. Now let's look at my single Capricorns, their love life. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Capricorns. Love messages for my single Cappies, please. Love messages for my single Capricorns. In November, please. Love messages for my single Capricorns. Love messages for my single Cappies, please. Love messages for my single Cappies in November. What's up with their love life? All right. Some of you could be walking away from someone who was deceitful or lies, or you're just walking away from things you can't trust. Single Capricorns, please. Ace of Wands. Okay. Single Capricorns, please. Wow, lots of masculine energy. So this could be you taking charge if there isn't someone else in the picture, you taking charge and really walking away from things that, like I said, you couldn't trust, or maybe it's a specific person. If it's a specific person, it feels like there's a lot of sexual chemistry here, and this person could have been the initiator, or just like very, I don't know if persistent, or just kind of like they honed in and they wanted you, but there's something about it that left you feeling very confused, or is leaving you confused. I feel like you're hard, or you feel like you can't be hopeful in this situation. It's so if someone does pop up, it's like you feel like you can't trust them, because you're like, there's like, it's just sexual. You, for some of you walking away, it's kind of like best for your mental health, because it feels like that's what you're doing. You're like, I'm just gonna leave this because I don't know what to make of it. So you're trying to get out of your head, and maybe it's just mentally walking away from something. Why the Ace of Wands, please? Yeah, it's like the spark is there, the chance is there, but I don't think you're giving something a second chance. So you're like not allowing anything from the past to come back around. Someone here could have someone here could have left you feeling confused over their emotions, because it's very hard for this type of person to express themselves or show emotion even when they are affected. And that kind of really left you in this place of trying to decide what to do. Or maybe this person just never took initiative and decided what it is that they wanted. It doesn't feel, if this is a specific person, it doesn't feel like they are emotionally available. If this is a new person, this is just you kind of feeling undecided, because this person does not express emotions. And I think that's something you can pick up on. Yeah. So for some of you, you're definitely going to be feeling, or you're going to be facing with the choice of whether or not to come back together from a certain person. If this is a certain person, this star, you're not sure if you can trust this new cycle that's coming up as well. It feels like there might be like a full circle moment for some of you, or if this is a person coming back around, you're just not sure if you want to go there again with them. I don't think you're going to be really making a move in November. I think you're going to hold back, because again, I don't think you're going to be trusting this. One more, please. It's like, I feel like there's still joy here and happiness, but you're just not sure if you can trust it. You might be dealing with a Leo. You might be choosing to pass up this opportunity. In doing so, you you might feel like you're just releasing something toxic that didn't make you happy in the past. It didn't bring you clarity. So my Cappies, you could be choosing yourself. I love that. I mean, yeah. What better person to choose than yourself? We have Leo, lots of Leo energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio coming through, Aries as well, Aquarius again with that star card. All right, thank you, Spirit. What about messages for my Capricorns that are connected? My connected Cappies, Spirit. What's going on with them in November? Love messages for my connected Capricorns, please. Love messages for my connected Capricorns, please. Love messages for my connected Capricorns. Love messages for my connected Capricorns in November, please. Maybe children are involved, or you guys just tap into youthful energy. You guys could be, getting to know each other or working on your friendship. Someone could be apologizing, dropping something. What is this about? 3 of Swords with the 2. I don't know what this is about. We're going to see. Something here was disappointing, or it was hurtful in the past. Hopefully there wasn't a third energy involved. A third party situation, it doesn't have to be another lover. It could be just another person or thing that's affecting the relationship. It does feel like there's an emphasis, though, on taking up an opportunity here. And again, being not so serious, like getting to know each other, tapping back into that. Maybe someone felt like they were ignored here. And they were left waiting. Again, maybe there was going to be travel involved if you resonate with that story. Why the Page of Pentacles? Why the Page of Cups? Okay, so the masculine is definitely coming off as being younger than you or just emotionally immature. And it's like there's a sense here where you just know that about them, because I feel like there is a friendship that's built here. But I like I said, I see you kind of working with that. I see you taking up the opportunity and just kind of knowing they have their own way of apologizing. They have their own way of showing that they care, but it's just not very mature. Why the 3 of Swords? So there was something painful that happened or disappointing when it came to the commitment or your relationship in general. Maybe this is even someone like needing therapy or going to therapy, and there's like painful things that are coming through. That's not going to be for everyone. But there's a sense here of dropping something that was bringing imbalance to the home. It's almost like in November, you're going to be going back to basics when it comes to your connection and dropping whatever this was that didn't feel stable. It's like leaving that. There is disappointment here, though, over the level of commitment or how things have been going. But I do see that you are going to be putting work into it to get this to a better place. Again, travel is coming up here. Travel. I'm getting travel for you guys. Maybe going somewhere, traveling. And there's a lot of emotion that's involved with this. If it's not travel, it's definitely getting things to a better place and closing out some kind of cycle. Closing out some kind of cycle when it comes to the home, maybe. Interesting. This isn't for everyone, but maybe traveling was going to happen, but because of the timing that you have to move, you kind of have to go with what's the wisest thing to do. So that's not for everyone. But there could be, like, you guys are on the same page. I feel like you guys kind of, I feel like there's connection there that happens because of this. All right, my connected Cappies, that's what I have for you in the month of November. And now let's check in on the person on your mind. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Capricorn friends in November. Can we check in on the person on their mind, please? The person on my Capricorn's mind. All the way Aries to Pisces. What can you tell us, Spirit? all the way from Aries to Pisces for my Capricorns. If my Capricorns are dealing with an Aries, there's conflict here, maybe even an argument. Someone could have been petty. You guys both could have said things that, made sense in the moment because maybe it felt like it was going to bring the upper hand, but it just led to conflict. Someone here is ruminating as well as to what was said, what wasn't said. I just feel like there's conflict here, very unresolved. Someone's not letting go of something that was said as well, if you're dealing with an Aries. All right, Capricorn's dealing with a Taurus. Capricorn dealing with a Taurus. It doesn't feel like there's commitment here. Someone here could be selfish or self-involved right now, not giving this the commitment that it needs. Capricorn dealing with a Gemini. Oh, someone here is obsessive. I don't know if this is them obsessed with you. Someone here could also have some toxic behavior that's keeping them chained to something. This is your card, my Capricorn friends, so I do feel like you are heavy on their mind. It's very lusty as well. So only you know what the nature of this connection is. They feel a deep connection, that's for sure. Whether it's toxic or not, that's up to you. Capricorn dealing with a Cancer, please. Capricorn dealing with a Cancer. Someone here might be avoiding something or wanting to bring something to light. There could have been emotions that were being hidden, and maybe someone here is starting to be ready to kind of let those things be known if they were avoidant, especially in the past. Capricorn dealing with a Leo. Capricorn dealing with a Leo. They're confused, or someone here has a lot of options. They have a lot going on. They don't know what they want. Capricorn dealing with a Virgo. The circumstances are changing here. Someone also feels like it's in divine timing. We have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio energy coming through as well. So maybe something could be shifting right now during Scorpio season. What was that? Virgo? Capricorn dealing with a Libra. Capricorn dealing with a Libra, please. They're hopeful. Also wanting to heal the situation. Maybe they're even working on healing themselves, but they're still hopeful here. Capricorn dealing with a Scorpio. They're getting over the loss or sadness. They're getting over some type of emotional distress that they were going through. Capricorn dealing with a Sagittarius. Capricorn dealing with a Sagittarius. I get flirtiness, maybe even like fun conversation. It's flirty, it's fun. I feel like if you guys got together, it'll be fun, lighthearted. Capricorn dealing with Capricorn. They're dropping this. They were juggling something and they're dropping this. Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius. Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius. There's going to be a chance at revival or a second chance here. Someone here may want to revive something or revisit something from the past. Capricorn dealing with a Pisces. They're in their head. They're having trouble sleeping. They might even be thinking of you late at night. They're stressing out, guys. All right, let's pull some charms for you, my Cappy friends, before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages, please, for my Capricorns in the month of November? All right. We have Marge Simpson dressed as the Blink-182 nurse. Maybe someone here has tattoos or there's a connection to healthcare. Maybe you're going to be taking care of someone or you have taken care of someone that's sick. We have love is a drug. So maybe there's something addictive here. That Capricorn energy, that devil energy. We have the crying lady face. So there could be emotions that come out this month for you. Maybe you're feeling it because there is something that's disappointing. We have keep at it, a little motivation from the universe to keep at it, my friends. Whatever it is you're working on, keep at it. We have Amy Winehouse. I just thought of rehab, and then we do have love is a drug. So we'll leave that there. Maybe someone here is dealing with some kind of codependent. situation. We have churros. Maybe someone here has recently had a churro, or take that as a sign that you need to have a churro. Maybe it's a Disneyland churro with the melted Mickey here. I'm getting lots of intoxication coming through in your reading. So maybe there's substances involved. We have squad, getting together with the people that you care about the most. Also, maybe even sticking to your squad. And we have circus liquor. Again, you guys, there's something about drinking that's coming through, or being intoxicated. We have La Mami. Maybe someone here is a mom, but also a sign to self care and nurture yourself. Maybe someone here, again, because family kept coming through. So it could be a mother that you're thinking of. And again, we have a baby bat and a mommy bat. So definitely mom vibes coming through. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you today, my Cappy babies. I hope you have the best November ever, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.